welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a eyebrow tutorial, probably best suited for beginners because everybody has to start somewhere. So when I first got my eyebrows done and had them filled in, I was like, why do people do this? But now I literally can't probably see myself not having my eyebrows filled in. It's just become such a staple part of my makeup routine. So it's also really great in case you have some incidences that I've came into before where you get your eyebrows messed up. Like one time I tried to do my eyebrows myself with these little at-home sticky tapes, and I went to rip it off and I ripped off half of my eyebrow. Oh my gosh, it was so awful. And that's like the first time I had ever filled my eyebrows in because it was right before my high school graduation. And then I also messed up one time and went to this nail salon and just let some random lady do my eyebrows, and she like took off the very front part of my eyebrow. So let's just say there's been some times where I really needed to fill in my eyebrows. I didn't have a choice. So what I have found that has worked best for me, because you are never going to get your eyebrows to look the same on both sides. I have heard the saying, they're not twins, they're sisters. So just because one eyebrow might not look the exact same as another one, don't let that get you discouraged. What I have found that is the best, in my opinion, especially for beginners, are these Anastasia Beverly Hills stencils. They look like this, and you get 5 different stencils. So you have, let's go through them. You have a high arch, and that's the one that I actually used on my eyebrows. You have a slim high arch. I wonder if you can see these. Well, you have a slim high arch, a petite arch, a medium arch, and a full arch. And the great thing is, even though it comes with 5, I don't use all 5 of them, so you can always go in like with a friend and split the pack, because everyone's eyebrows aren't the same, where you might not want big thick eyebrows. You might want a slimmer eyebrow or not to have as high of an arch. That's totally okay, but I feel like these are really great because what it is it's a little stencil, and you literally just place it over top of your eyebrow, and then you go in and you just pencil in. It's like you're stenciling in a coloring book or whatever. So you just literally put it over your eyebrow and you fill in the parts that are open. This is the one that I use. What I would recommend to do is whenever you get the pack, just go in and put all of them over top of your eyebrow to see kind of what one fits the shape. And this is really good, especially if you don't want to go to a salon to get your eyebrows waxed. You can just put it over your eyebrow, fill it completely in, and then pluck all the way around what isn't filled in. So that's my best recommendation. But anyways, hope you guys like this tutorial. Sorry it took me so long to get it up, but to be honest with you guys, I needed my eyebrows waxed really bad and my nail lady was booked up, so I just waited until I went and got my nails done. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll go ahead and get into the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. Bye guys. Okay, so what you're going to need is the stencils. You'll need some type of pomade. So I use the Anastasia Dipbrow pomade in the color Blonde, and here's what it looks like. And then I also use 2 brushes. I use a MAC 263 brush and then one of their spoolie brushes. And you don't have to use these particular brushes. These are just the ones that I use. So they look like this. So this is just an angle brush, and this is a spoolie brush. Then I also will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, and just under the brow highlight. So those are all that you will need, and you don't have to have these certain products. These are just the ones, like I said, that I personally have. So what you're going to do is you're going to place the stencil right over top of your eyebrow. It does have a little part right here, so it's not completely open. You're going to dip your brush down into the pomade just a little bit. A little goes a real long way. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to outline my eyebrow. So I'm going to go ahead and place this right over the top, and you're just going to outline, and this is kind of how I hold it. So I outline the bottom first, and then I outline the top. So what I'm saying is I outline the very front part of the brow. And then I'm going to outline the tail. So then when you take it off, it's going to kind of look like this. So this is going to be your outline, but you're not done. So next, what you're going to want to do is fill it in. So I'm going to start with the tail, because the tail is what needs to be the darkest. You don't want a super dark brow in the front, because then it's not going to look really natural. So I'll take right where that little gap is right here, and I'm just going to kind of go up a little bit and down, just to kind of go back over the part that I've already drawn. Okay, then if you missed any spots underneath, you can of course fill those out. And I'm going to go ahead and spoolie the tail just a little bit. And what this is it's just going to kind of like buff out the eyebrow. So, because you never want your eyebrows to look harsh, because they're not going to look natural. But see what a difference that already makes? A huge difference. What I'm going to do is, I personally like the pomade the best. I do my complete eyebrow with it. You can get a pencil. I do have a pencil from MAC that is the Eyebrow Pencil, and it's just like a little roll-up pencil. And Anastasia makes them too, but for me, I would rather just invest in one product. That pomade will probably last me for 2 years, because like I said, a little bit goes a long way. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go with the way that your hairs are naturally. So I'm just going to take what's left on this brush. So I'm not taking any additional product, and I'm just going to brush up just like natural hairs would. And I'm going to go back and spoolie. Okay, and there you have it. So there's one eyebrow. And I always do my eyebrows before I do my makeup, just in case I mess up. So I normally will do my eyeshadow and then my eyebrows, or my eyebrows eyeshadow, but I always do those two first before I do my foundation. Just because I don't want to be putting product over top of my eyebrows and then go back in and put more product on top of my eyebrows. So now I'm going to do the same exact thing on the other side. Lay it over top of your eyebrow, just like this. And then you're going to underline. And I actually do this in all my videos, but I just normally cut it out. Okay, so there's the outline of this eyebrow. Same thing, so I'm going to take the brush and go up. And you know, if you want it to be a little bit of a higher arch, you're more than welcome to bring that up more. And then go back in and fill in that bottom part right here where the tail was. So. And then I'm just going to take it and go with the natural hairline. And then if you want to kind of take it a step further, and I don't do this on an everyday basis, but sometimes I will. I have this Sigma brow highlight pencil, and you can probably get a pencil like this anywhere. It has a side that's just like a creamy color. Sure, the NYX jumbo pencil would work good, and then you have like a highlight color. I don't really like the highlight color, but those two colors, if I really want to kind of make it pop a little bit more, I'll just take this and then slightly run it up under my brow, just to make my brows look a little bit more defined. You can even use a sealer, so I just didn't have a brush clean right now to show you guys. But yeah, and then normally I will pat that out and just go in with some eyeshadow. So yeah, that's how I fill in and sculpt my eyebrows. So I hope that you guys liked it. This is just what I find is kind of like a bulletproof routine. You really can't go wrong, especially when all you're doing is just filling in by the shape of the stencil. So Alright, and so this will be the finished product after you have your foundation and everything on. And then the last thing I do, and I normally do it while I'm doing my brows, but I kind of skipped over it in the first part of the video, is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So what you'll want to do is you'll just want to go over this. It's just a spoolie brush. And you just want to comb through your eyebrows. And so that way, if you have any kind of like crazy hairs, and I'm sure you know what I mean, if you have any type of like crazy hairs that are out of place, it's really just going to lock them in place. And I've told you guys before, this stuff is literally like super glue for your eyebrows. Hope that this was helpful for you guys, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. Let me know what your favorite eyebrow products are. These have become just my staple eyebrow products, but I'm always down to try some more. If you like these kind of videos, please give them a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!